Shalom, call Aloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, as you can see, the article says the government shutdown is over, but not everything is back to normal. And through the Spirit, that's exactly what I'm going to entitle this video. And you got to always keep that in mind. The Lord is a master chess player, and all he's doing is moving his pieces around in order to eventually make a full-on scale attack of Esau Edom. And so just like what happened during the whole C-19 thing, the world changed and never went back to normal. It's the same thing happening with this government shutdown. The world is changing. Well, America specifically is changing. And this place is not going to go back to normal, which means that prophecies are unfolding and they're going to continue to unfold no matter how things may seem. The government is opening back up and people think that, oh, great, we get our money back, things like that, so on and so forth. But they're not understanding that there are certain ramifications that are permanent. Some things temporary, but some things permanent. So we're going to read the first few paragraphs of this article, and then we're going to just look at the titles of a few other articles just to show you that everybody is saying the same thing. It's basically one sentiment. The government may have reopened, but things still aren't looking bright. So the first paragraph here says, the longest government shutdown in U.S. history is officially over after President Trump signed the bill passed by Congress on Wednesday night. The federal government is reopening, but after 43 days on pause, things may not return to business as usual right away. For instance, federal workers are still awaiting back pay, and air travel disruptions are expected to linger. And some impacts could continue much longer than 6 weeks, whether that's national parks trying to make up for lost visitor revenue, or taxpayers waiting longer for refunds from a backlogged IRS. There's also the looming threat of another potential shutdown in the not-too-distant future, since this bill only funds the government through January 30th. And I read it really slow like that on purpose, just so you can see or hear all the different effects that took place even after the government opened back up. There's still lots of revenue that's been lost in America from these different national parks. The IRS is backlogged, so people may not see their refunds right away. There's another potential shutdown because the bill is only keeping the government open through January 30th of 2026. Other federal workers are still awaiting back pay. Travel disruptions are supposed to linger. So things are still unfolding in a way in which that could continue to lead us into Jacob's trouble. And that's prophecy. And we're looking forward to that. And we know it's soon based upon all the signs and everything that's happening right now, specifically here in America. So now we're just going to read the titles from other articles. This one says the shutdown is over with no winners and much frustration. How do we get here? This one says the longest government shutdown in history is over, but flights and jobs data won't return to normalcy yet. And I like this one from Reuters. It says U.S. government opens back up, but deep political divisions remain. Because the whole reason was that the Republicans and Democrats just didn't agree, right? Didn't agree on specific funding, right? And the Democrats weren't budging because they wanted the subsidies from Obamacare to continue. The Republicans are like, no, right? But even though the government reopened back up, that's the main issue that hasn't been resolved. So something else to consider. Is healthcare about to double and triple? the way that they're saying it might within these next few months, who knows? It might, as of right now. That's just another effect, right? Another plague, if you will, that the Lord is doing to cause catastrophe here in Babylon the Great, America. So that's it. We're going to throw that away. And we're going to read this here. Yeah. 2nd Esdras 16, verse 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in her 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." And so we've been saying for a long time that we're currently, not for a long time, but for weeks, we've been saying that we're in the beginning of Jacob's troubles right now. You can see sorrows happening, coming on everywhere in the world, not just America, but you have people mourning. You have people sighing and crying, not in the righteous way, but for what's happening to them in America, how they're affected financially, economically. They're just not happy with life right now. People are upset. They're depressed, right? And that's because the Lord is making these different plagues happen. It's all by design. It's all his will. But they don't have the understanding of prophecy to comfort them through these different things happening, and we do. We understand why it's happening. We know it has to happen, and we're looking forward to it. We know we're going to be affected, but at the same time, we know that we're going to be okay. Right? So these plagues are not going to be slack. They're going to continue to become more and more significant, more impactful as time goes on. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 8. It says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed." Babylon is referring to America. It says, "Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment," referring to Babylon, "reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky." So the Lord sees what happened to us here, and he knows what happened to us here in Babylon the Great, all the blood that was shed, how this place became prosperous off of our blood, sweat, and tears, all the lies and treachery that's been done in this place, and all the deception that's still currently taking place. So he sees it, and he's making sure that this place continues to spiral down the drain. Right? And that's why it says, take balm for her. Right? Balm is a healing ointment that you put on a cut, on a sore, whatever. Right? So spiritually. So figuratively, that would be like some kind of economic stimulus package, or Trump. What he's doing right now is he so-called is putting tariffs on people, and he's claiming that, oh, it's making the economy better. The stock market is high. Retirement accounts are the highest ever. Right? But none of that is going to work. That balm, it's not going to work. It's not going to heal Babylon. The Lord has destined this place for destruction, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And that's it. I'm going to leave it right there, just with those few precepts. Lord willing, the point was made, and it was edifying to the elect. Just remember, as things, matter of fact, we'll get one more. I'd like to have at least 3. Let me see. Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 2 and 3. "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So right now, the Lord, he's making certain things happen to where majority of the people here in Babylon are going to be thinking, oh, things are okay, peace and safety. We're just going through a small little economic decline. This is just a quick little recession. We got to get through it. We're going to be okay, as America always has been. We're going to get over this hurdle. Right? That's them thinking peace and safety. The government opened back up. Oof, we're good. It was a rough, 4 weeks, but we're okay now. So when they're going to think peace and safety, then sudden destruction is going to come. And that's why I always say people are going to be caught off guard. But just like verse 4 says, we're not in darkness, meaning we have the light, we have the knowledge. We know why this is happening. And all we have to continue to do is prepare our spirits and increase our faith. Just ask the Lord to increase our faith and continue to repent, because we're almost out of here. So Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.